But it's still good.
You see, this is normal as long as you don't say there's permanent. Because you know how networks go. But that is fine.
So you're the only one now.
You're
the only one who has the Wi-Fi password. So in other words, you're the only one who is now utilizing that Wi-Fi.
But they need to share. But here, so everything will be simple.
Are there anyone viewing? Is there anyone viewing?
Yes, already. So they're coming, because that will start. But yes, so you just keep an eye.
Actually, how did you go? How did you go to that? No, just okay, just
yeah, then that's okay. Because as long as someone is being used against talking, you can talk.
Okay. Welcome to the live chat pool East Africa. This is DKY. I'm your host here. Yeah, we are shooting it live from China Pub and Grill, opposite Nakumatt Prestige. And so far, this is a race to 7 between the two protagonists, namely Damian. The one who wins here, it is gonna be double. The one it's 400 actually. Yeah, it's 200, but the chair said if it's gonna be won by a MCHANA member, it's gonna double the price. Yeah, so this is 400.
tell them this. Have you ever tried to play food in another club around Nairobi?
From there, even before. I only play for it.
Hey, like this one, but you are just with the boss at the win. Dance floor here.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know whether we have ladies here watching, but if you're here, you're welcome. Thank you for streaming in. This is DKY. I'm your host. We are throwing this signal, or we are living it up right from MCHANA Pub and Grill, which is opposite Nakuma Prestige. Well, this is the finals for the Shujaa tournament. And as you can see, it's between the famous protagonist, BK, and the insurmountable Damian. The cause so far stand at 5-4. BK is leading, and it's a race to 7, which is not a walk in the park for any of the two players. Yeah, it calls so much for consistency, accuracy, resilience. Yeah, and of course, sportsmanship. And right after this, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have the finals for the International MCHANA Cup, which in my understanding, it will be between two nationalities, that is Tanzania, and we're expecting either Zimbabwe should, what is his name? I've forgotten his name. I think it's Malova, or Ibra. Between the two of them, one is gonna proceed to the finals, and that match is ongoing. So this is a race to 7 between BK and Damian. Ibra is out. Oh, the news reaching me is that Ibra won that match. Safe. And the finals are for the International MCHANA Cup is going to be between Uganda and Tanzania. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know so many people are heartbroken. So many people have lost bets rather. People are expecting Caesar to win. And Maluva and Festra are playing for number 3, position 3 and 4 respectively. And it's 2-3 in favor of Festra. Things are hard, I'm telling you. You guys, the level of pool being played in MCHANA. You remember even the world champion was kicked, he was knocked out of the league, the tournament, by a young boys here. I think I'm contemplating changing my career. Well, here comes BK with his final shot for the yellow ball. And hopefully he gets a good shot for the black ball. Let's see how it goes. You see, these boys they are able to pull up anything. They are able to pull up anything. These are well-trained players, as Poch calls them, top players. Micron Isima. You're asking when is Ibra final game? It should be right after this. And he misses the shot. BK misses the shot, giving an advantage to his opponent, the insurmountable Damian. Well, it's an interesting turn of events, yeah? I'm telling you, the pressure that's here is too much. It's too much, you know. We are looking at a lot of money for both of them. Nobody wants to relent, nobody wants to give up. Well, his opponent equally misses. It's interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, and I can give credit to the pressure that's here. The pressure is too much. I myself, even watching the game, I'm not able to comfortably take my drink because of the related pressure. Because both players know that one makes a mistake, the other one is going to punish him. He's going to get punished for that mistake. You can throw in your comments. And unfortunately, he fouls on that shot. BK fouls on that shot and gives his opponent 2 shots. The black is on the rail, almost swatching on the rail. And he's got to tackle 2 red balls if he has to win this frame. If he has to win this frame, well, he goes, I think, to watch his opponent's ball. Quite interesting. Or maybe should I say that at my level, I don't understand this game. Because I'll go for the blocking of that ball. But let's see. This is called Damian Everton. And his way of thinking is not as average as mine. Oh, and that's a beautiful shot for the black ball rather. If he scores this, it's gonna be a tie. Yes, and he makes it. It's now 5-5. Both players need 2 games to win. They are all 2 games away from the money. And one has, they all go for a technical break, or rather what is called a timeout. taught you these things? Even doing all that? Summer you went to school. You just sat on this thing and you taught yourself all these things.
As in, I said, before the, remember, before the samurai day, you know that was 2020. Yeah, that's when I said streaming, but I don't really say using YouTube. I just wasn't. So you learn one thing,
Why can't you make money out of this? Like you go stream people's weddings
it's not my day job, me have a day job.
I know it's a good side hustle.
Yeah,
It's a good side hustle.
is good, but inside you need a lot of time. You need a lot of time.
Who asked for the time? For the break? Who asked for the break? Damian, as a spectator. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's a technical break. And one of the players, Damian, asked for the break. And we're going to be back in a few. For the rest, meanwhile, you can listen to some music. You can throw in your comments. You can tell us your prediction. Tell us who do you think is going to win this. We'll be glad to respond. Tell us where you're watching us live from.
Blessings, we see you. Thank you for tuning in. We're waiting for the final match where Ibra is playing a Tanzanian. Nice to have you around.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again from the 5 minutes break. And BK unfortunately committed a foul break. He put the white while breaking and gave the advantage to Damian, who seems like he's going for the finish. Let's see how this turns out to be. But from the look of things, these are not crafty. These are not crafty players. Anything is possible here. They make the impossible possible. Yeah, what you think is a problem ball to them is not. And if it's one, they know they have all the skills to handle that. Yeah, and it seems like Damian is going for the finish. And if he does this, it means that Damian will be one game away to the money. And it seems like he's gonna go for the middle pocket to put the black ball. And this is gonna not come with so much difficulty. It's kind of an easy shot to handle. And yes, it's a wrap. It's a quick wrap. Damian is leading. So far, it's a race to 7, ladies and gentlemen. Ayala Ivan, you're asking if Caesar is playing now. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ivan. Caesar is not part of this competition. It's strictly a Kenyan affair. And unfortunately, Caesar was chucked. Yeah, he was chucked by the Tanzanian profound player, the protagonist. His name is SEIF. But I understand tomorrow there could be a call out between Caesar and Aiden Joseph. Not yet confirmed, but that is a rumor. So if you're a big fan of Caesar, you can follow us and catch us live tomorrow. We'll advise you on the timing. And here comes Damian with his final break for the race. There will be no, unless BK wins this one. And he puts the red ball, so it is not a dry break. Something is inside. A ball is inside, but that is still an open table. He can go for the balls he wishes. And he opts for the red balls. It's a wrap for him. And it seems like this could be well, let me not preempt, because in my layman, my understanding of pool is different from their understanding. But it seems like Damian is committed to go for the finish. Not anything hard for him. Nothing hard for him. And he opens up that spot. And he's going for the, this is the time not to make any mistake. Whoa! And that is a shot. That is a shot. It is a shot that is requires expertise and skill to control that level. To control white to that level. When I can hear spectators saying the game is over. Look at that spin. Oh my! I'm telling you, it's going crazy. The fans are going crazy over here. If he puts this, It's going to be a wrap. I think he's going for the farthest corner near the scoreboard. But that is according to me. I don't know. And he goes for the finish. And Damian wins. And we have the winner for the Shuja tournament being none other than Damian Everton. It's all a MCHANA affair because both players are MCHANA players. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the wrap of this.
Let me type something. I'll send you again. No, 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 no. Senzo, no. I say no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let him play. Let him
Give him a chance.
No, go for the cue.
Senzo, please.
We learn the hard way.
Short sensors.
Just a chance. Just a chance. Just a chance.
Let's go, Michelina. Let's go. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
By the egg.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Go for it. Go for it. You can win. You can win. You can win.
Yeah,
Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
guys keep coming. It's now 190. Huh? Yeah, but you can share. Do you have your phone? I don't have my phone. So,
Tell us what.
yeah.
Well done. Just a quick question, Mheshimiwa. How do you bring one Now, In the meantime, IBRA, SEJEMBA IBRA, and SEIF HAMAD. Get ready to be at the tables immediately after this frame. We go into the grand final. Thank you.
Why are you talking about the big? But I also know, I know how to climb, eh? It's not like I'll be sitting there. Really.
Yeah, it needs to be in the group. I thought it it's easier remain in the group. Like say in the game, it's easier remaining there. Then winning.
Then win.
Every single Ladies and gentlemen, once again you're welcome to Pool East Africa live stream. We are streaming live from MCHANA Pub and Restaurant. As you can see, this is a curtain raiser for the big match that's upcoming in a few. And it's so good seeing that we have, I don't want to call him a physically challenged person, but he's an able contestant. His name is his name is Amos, all the way from Tanzania. And for the record, let me tell you guys, he whipped some guy here 7-0. He whipped some guy here 7-0. And you know all the guys who've come up for this competition. Actually, you can see the level of competence that we have here. Yeah, so he gives the advantage to the world black ball champion, Sezo. Yeah, and yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. What time is the final? I can see there, fellas. Hey, you have a very difficult name. What time is the final? The final is right after this. I guess there is gonna be one more match. I'm not sure about that, but if we don't have, then we are going right into it. Kalama David, you're asking now who are we having in the final match? We're gonna have Ibra versus SEIF. This will be two nationalities, one representing Uganda, the Matoke country, and the other one is Tanzania. Yes, it's gonna be a hotly contested match. I can tell you for sure, with no fear or doubt. Well, I think the world champion is just playing around because for him that is relatively an easy match. I mean, an easy shot. And I will feel bad, to be honest, if he wins this. Let's see how things turn out. But now the advantage is with Senzo, all the way from South Africa. And he's got only one ball to the black ball, which to me is not an easy shot. I think he needs some dropper. but that's according to me, with a sprint somehow to get the white out of the caution. And there he does it with so much precision, but unfortunately, let's see what he's up to. You know, these guys can pull up anything. Oh no! Oh! He has no mercy for Amos, but Black had mercy on itself. His intention was to kill him, but Black Ball had mercy on itself. Yes. And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, everyone is cheering Amos. Of course, everyone will cheer him. No one is on the, you know, people. It's natural for an underdog to be supported. I'm not calling Amos an underdog because he whipped some guy here 7-0. I witnessed that myself. Wow. And as you can see, he's 2 balls away from the win. And the choice of the ball to start with, to grant him that win, is squarely on him. Well, in my opinion, I think he should... he decided to go for the longest shot, the farthest one, at the right corner. Let's hope... Oh! And that's a beauty! And that's a beauty! Ladies and gentlemen, it's blazing here. Hello. And he has done it.
Welcome to SHANA once more. What do you think about what has happened in the last days that you have?
He's getting tips from almost everyone. Amos is getting tips from almost everyone. The ladies are hugging him. Wow. That is the world champion that
now
has...
for the night that all you have been waiting for the last 3 days, we get to the finals of the SHANA Grand Open. So I invite the first player to come to the stage. So that I get to
As you can hear, ladies and gentlemen,
SEIF HAMAD, kindly come to the stage. Let's clap for him. SEIF HAMAD from Tanzania. SEIF HAMAD.
on welcome to the stage is SEIF Hamad, the protagonist.
Ghost.
I understand that AKA, his acronym is Ghost.
Sasa hapo kuna changamoto kidogo, manake Kiswahili changu pia kina changamoto. SEIF Hamad tukuita uje kwenye kiwanja, sio kiwanja. Kiwanja cha pool. Wapi SEIF Hamad, tafadhali njoo. The Ghost karibia, ingia kutoka hapa, tupigie makofi. SEIF mwenyewe.
And that is SEIF.
Ndio na manager wake waingie kwenye kiwanja.
A standing ovation for both of them.
And next to be welcome is SEIF IBRA from Uganda.
And that's the other protagonist, SEIF IBRA. SEJEMBA IBRA.
SEJEMBA. I'll pronounce it well. SEJEMBA Ibrahim. Please come to the stage. That's SEJEMBA and his manager. Let's clap for you. ladies and gentlemen, I think we're ready to start. Alright, I'll request the finalists just to come here. Also their managers to be on the side to take a picture. So let's welcome our chair from MCHANA, Colin Taylor. So for photo opportunity with the finalists. Karibuni upigwe picha na mwenyekiti wetu mkuu wa MCHANA. And also with their managers, just a last one chair, please, with them and their managers as well. Their manager, your manager wako wapi? Yaje hapa pia. Tumoja manager. And also, where's Bob? Where is Bob? Alright, there you go, with your manager as well, with our chair from MCHANA. So thank you managers for also bringing these players all this way, for supporting talent, and also thank you chair for all you've done. For the game pulling us to get from MCHANA. Okay, both players have asked for an opportunity just to have a feel of the balls at the table. So just one frame apart. One frame each to have a feel of the table. You have a feel. So ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the match to start, for information, we are going to be playing race to 11, with the winner taking home $5,000. So it's a high stakes game for both players and their managers and the teams, and we do wish them all the best. So we're just taking a minute break, and then when the player comes, we play the national anthem, and we all get ready towards the grand finals for MCHANA Open. Guys from Uganda, eh? Watu kutoka Tanzania, wa Tanzania, eh? Tatueleza, supportini mtu wenu. So DJ, if you're ready, tutaanza na wimbo wa taifa wa Tanzania. Stanza moja wa wimbo wa taifa wa Tanzania. Just the first stanza for the national anthem of Tanzania. So may we all stand in respect of Tanzania. Okay, I've been given a very good suggestion. For this time, we'll play the East African community, and then when we have a winner, we'll play the national anthem. I think that's a good way forward. So DJ, kindly give us the East African community anthem. I'm sure some of you that's the first time umesikia hizo maneno vizuri, lakini hatutawasema, tumewaona nyote. So let's get ready for the MCHANA Grand Open for $5,000. Let's play for clap our hands for these players as they get ready. So they will laugh and carry on. All the best. So the referees are just enabling the players to understand the rules and what's going to happen and how it's going to be done. But also for the fans, we request that you grant the level of respect to these players. They've done a lot to get to where they are today. They've put in a lot of effort. So when they're taking a shot, let's give them the respect that they deserve by being quiet. You can celebrate after the shot, but during the shot, let's give them the respect that they deserve. Thank you.
Bro, and that's right. Warm up, please now.
So for those who can't see the scoreboard or can't see them from far, Ibra is on blue and SEIF is on red. So if you're watching from far, Ibra is on blue and SEIF is on red.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the Pool East Africa. Yeah, welcome again for the final contest for the International MCHANA Open. As you can see, or you're aware, it's between the two protagonists, SEJEMBA and SEIF from Tanzania. This place is blazing hot. The cheering squad here is at another level. It's mind-blowing. And those are Tanzanian fans who went for prayers. I think they recited something, maybe talking to their gods or something, praying for a win. And SEIF went for the red balls, and that was the first miss for this frame. Well, it's now Ibra's turn. Remember, once again, whoever wins this is gonna walk away with 5,000 US dollars, not Kenya shillings. That is quite a lot of money. You can buy yourself a plot, a car, or you can even decide to get married and pay dowry. Well, this place is packed to capacity. Every shot here taken with so much precision, so much caution. Well, he was trying to secure that pot, in my opinion, and he slightly was successful. And it is Ibra's turn. Each one has 45 seconds to make the shot. The score stands at 0-0. The game has just begun. It's a race to 11. And Ibra
Excuse me. Ibra, just hold. Kindly respect an opponent player when they're playing a shot. Kindly respect it. So be quiet when they're up. Tafadhali waheshimuni wengine wakicheza shot yao.
Just in case you're hearing us, Tamale, Caesar was knocked out by SEIF HAMAD, who is actually on the table playing the final. And that was in the quite early on. Just confirm for you. That was in the quarters. So in the quarterfinal, he was knocked out. And then SEIF, having beaten Caesar, went on to meet his fellow compatriot called Festo, and he also beat him 9-5.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, you're welcome to this live chat. It's a highly contested match between these two protagonists, namely Ibra and it seems like we're gonna have the first win for the match. Possibly if he takes the black ball in. And yes, he does. And we have our first win for the match, for this frame. And since now it's a contest between two nationalities, I would be right to say that Tanzania is leading so far by 1. I'm telling you guys here, ladies and gentlemen, it's blazing hot here. The fans are going crazy. They are celebrating to their brim. To their top noises. Well, it's too early to predict because remember, this is a race to 11. Anything can happen. And as the Swahili or the wanaitwa wahenga, they said kutangulia si kufika. I am very balanced here, I'm neutral. But so far, we had to have a win. And so far, TZ is winning. And I go put the comments and respond to the comments.
I've already responded to you. Just
Ashton Ventures, you're saying save to win. All the best to save to your player. We'll see how that goes. Dennis Mwanga, you're saying Ibra to win. I wonder what kind of prayers God is listening to right now. God is listening to so many funny prayers. I don't know what side God will be. The time I'm saying God is listening to so many prayers here. I can imagine the dilemma that he has. Everyone wants his side to win. People praying for Uganda to win, others praying for Tanzania to win. What would you do if you were God? What would you do? Unfortunately, there's no half-half win. Muhwezi, blessings. You're saying Ibra got this. Well, let's see. Ibra is a tough player. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, starting tomorrow, it will be a time for call-outs. Call-outs is what it means by call-outs. Nyinyi wa Tanzania, basi wacha niwafafanulie. It means you call an individual player and you go head-to-head with him. James Njoroge, wachana na Mungu. Siwezi wachana na Mungu, James Njoroge. God is everything. Kevin Kags, you're saying no frozen. Not frozen works here. I've just witnessed Ibra pull and no frozen. You know, the end justifies the means. The temperature is so hot here. Muhwezi, you're saying if I was God, I would just let things be. What you're saying is that ungewachilia wajipange. It must be a very hard time. Because if I was God myself, I would go with the most polite one. You know, one thing I love about Caesar is the fact that he's a very humble player, yet so gifted. And if it was Ibra playing, I would actually love, I would answer his prayer. I would be on his side. So here comes Ibra going for his last shot for the frame. If he succeeds that, he'll just have one ball to pot and goes for the win. can assume he was trying to break up those two balls in contact with the black ball. And from where I am, I think he has that ability. There's slight of a chance. I don't know. Ibra going for that shot, and unfortunately he misses and places the black ball at the middle of the table and gives the advantage to his opponent, SEIF. Edu Akili, you say that you love the fact that people do not understand how Caesar and Eden are not playing the final. It is a surprising turnout of events. All the big protagonists are out. There are so many people who have lost bets. My friend here, Podge, was pitching for Ibra. I mean, not Ibra, but Caesar. Sorry, I know there are so many that are disappointed that their favorite is not in the final match. I would have lost money as well. I thought Damian would make it to the finals, but unfortunately he was kicked out by computer. But anytime, I would place my bet on Damian. Here comes SEIF, managing his balls properly. Every player here is very tactical, very skilled. And you can imagine the amount of anxiety that the rest of the people have. People's stomachs here are filled with water because of anxiety. Huge amounts of bets have been placed, and it's an affair between two nationalities. A Kenyan, I would wish a Kenyan is there. Next time I'll make sure I reach the finals. I will represent my country. You can take that to the bank. Here comes SEIF with 2 balls to handle. Thank you. Can tell us where you're watching from. And here comes the comeback from the TZ guy. He's called SEIF, another protagonist. Wow. Well, too many think that this is a hard shot or a quagmire, but these boys seem to make everything hard seem so simple. You can only watch and watch. And there he goes. He manages to equalize. And ladies and gentlemen, it is a draw between... Oh, sorry, it is not a draw. It is TZ is leading. Don't forget to eat that all the time. Let it just stay there, pin it here like that. Ladies and gentlemen, the cheering squad from the TZ side here is going crazy. We can hardly hear anything. I think they came with 2 buses, one for the players and the other one for the cheering squad. Muwaya Robert, you are saying final without Caesar is boring. I agree to that, but there is new talent in the house. Edu Akili, you are saying I have results rigging in my head. Well, it's just a prediction. I can tell you for sure I am very neutral as far as this game is concerned. I would have wished my favorite player, who is the protagonist, Damian Everton. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. It's a dry break. It's a dry break from SEIF. Actually, it's a foul break, sorry. And he renders his opponent 2 shots. And you know this is not the time to give your opponent the opportunity. He will massacre you mercilessly. There's no friendship in the battlefield. There's no friendship. And interestingly, stupendously, he decides to start the black ball. Well, maybe it's a safety shot for him. I have no idea. My job here is to commentate here. About game plan, I leave it to them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you remember tomorrow we're going to have call-outs from different players. I have personally talked to Damian. There's a possibility he's gonna be racing Ibra SEJEMBA from Uganda, the one playing right now. I don't know what race it will be to. Maybe a race to 9, 7. I have no idea. There's a possibility of a race between Aiden Joseph. I can't see his face here. And Aiden Joseph versus who is this guy? I'm forgetting. Oh, versus Caesar tomorrow, as from tomorrow. And the Tanzanians tomorrow will be playing the Kenya MCHANA team. Oh, Zimbabwe is. Not confirmed though, but there's a possibility. Well, there's Trevor all the way from UK here. He's come to watch this tournament. I hope he takes notes. And he's among our referees here. And he was still a contestant, but he lost terribly, painfully. Muwaya Robert was saying, final without Caesar, that one I deal with. James Njoroge equalize. It's 2-0. You can only pray for him. If you are prayerful, please, this is the time to pray for your player. Commit them to God to prayers. Ibra likely to bring this frame to a wrap. Only has 2 more balls to tackle, as you can see. Ashton Ventures, you are saying Team Eden all the way. Whoa, well, let me tell you what. I don't know what happened to Eden this time round. He terribly lost. Actually was beaten by Ibra. And that is a stupendous shot, a brilliant shot. You only see these shots in YouTube from the tutorials.
Now you see why he lifted the black.
And he's going for his first win, and he does it.
So Ibra has opened his bank account.
There is some,
Coins in there.
those who are betting against SEIF, those who are betting on a per match bet rather, you can be happy because Ibra has redeemed himself. Unfortunately, he's trailing. But like I was saying before, you can keep on praying for your opponents here. I mean, you are the ones who are supporting. I don't know what to say. It is really encouraging. I don't know. I don't know.
When I get out of that school, I need to use many skills.
place is packed to capacity. There is no room to even stand. It is interesting because even the world champion was chucked. Muwaya Robert, you're asking who knocked out Caesar. Caesar was knocked out by SEIF. The Tanzanian players play in the finals right now.
In the quarters.
In the quarters. And interestingly, Caesar was leading 5-0. 5-0. He just had 4 games to go. I mean, 2. He just needed 2 to win since it was a race to 7. And SEIF pulled a magic. He came all the way from 5-0 all the way to 7. And he knocked Caesar out of the tournament. It's a painful deal, I promise.
Yes.
Cinderella Nuru, you're saying that both Caesar and Ibra are humble souls. I can agree 100%. I cannot disagree with that. Those people, these 2 players are very humble. I even wonder if Caesar smiles. I've never seen Caesar or Ibra smiling. I don't know whether they have room for jokes. I think they should change career and become lawyers or judges. You know, judges are the ones who do not laugh or smile. Muhuezi Blessing was saying that God has a hard job. Well, yes. Kevin Kags, you're saying kizungu ni ngumu DKY. Kweli kabisa, kweli, I agree to that. Ulikuja na meli. Well, Ibra has only 1 ball to tackle. And look at that wide. Look at that wide. What a wonderful shot. A brilliant shot. A flaunty shot. These young boys are making us happy here. How they control that wide is like they talk to the white ball. And equalizer. Ladies and gentlemen, it's blazing hot in here. It's 2 ups. We are getting entertained here. No underdog here. I am yet to witness a break and finish. Hopefully I'll see one. King, you are saying that Aiden became weak. I agree. I watched his game. This is not the Aiden Joseph I know. He's got to do something. The team manager for Aiden, if you're listening, you need to have a talk with Aiden, because if that is his current trend, then he will be in for surprises. Sadat DJ, you are saying we go champ Ibra. Yes, you're supporting Ibra. He has now equalized. King, you're saying Mayweather all the way. Mayweather is the nickname for Ibra. And he goes for the breaks and puts a ball and renders himself the advantage. What balls would you choose if it were you playing? Drop me a comment with this break. What balls would you choose? I think I would go for the Reds. Agaba Brian, that was a break and finish for 2-2. Well, he goes for for the yellow balls. And let's see what he has. Shall he bring it home? We are all left to wonder. We are all left to spectate. You know, pool is like chess. It's a game that requires tactical thinking. It is not just about hitting balls that are closest to the pocket and potting them. And he misses that shot, rendering his opponent the advantage to massacre him. And we can just watch and wait and see if he's up to the task. Where unfortunately he does not succeed to break the ball. Ibra has one of his balls caught up with the yellows, and this is where skill, expertise comes into play. You know, these lads make pool seem so simple. Ladies and gentlemen, there's so much tension around here. SEIF has only 3 balls to clear. Not easy shots to go for. But these boys have a way of making pool seem so easy. If you watch Ibra playing, if you watch the likes of Caesar playing, the likes of Damian, King, you're saying pool is more complex than chess. That was a brilliant shot. Unfortunately, he doesn't have an angle for the yellow ball remaining. Otherwise, it would have been an easy wrap for SEIF. Julius Free Bobby Katalanga. Hey, what a name. How many names do you have, my guy? You're saying Ibra is the #1 in Africa. Wow, that's... I don't agree with you. Wow. And goes for a safety shot. And succeeds to snooker Ibra. I'm yet to see how he's going to get himself out of this unprecedented quagmire. But like I told you, ladies and gentlemen, these are professionals. These are top players. Anything is bound to happen here. Muwaya Robert, you're saying pool is indeed full of surprises. You wonder how this guy knocked out Caesar. Yeah, I really wonder as well, because Caesar was leading 5-0. And like I told you, he has succeeded and has blocked the way for SEIF has no path to put that ball. And remember, he cannot start with the red ball, otherwise it would be a foul. Oh, this is interesting how it's gonna end. It's gonna be an interesting one. And that is where skill comes in. I am as well surprised how Ibra was knocked out, not Ibra rather, but Caesar.
But it was 9-8.
Because Caesar was leading 5-0 and SEIF pulled all the way from 0 to winning. Is that magic, or what do you call that? You tell me. What do you call that? You tell me. You know, I have a friend who told me that Tanzania is full of people who are very rich in witchcraft. I don't know what he used. How do you pull 5-0 from Caesar? A caliber, Caesar. That is a player you cannot just easily handle like that. But he did it. That was an excellent shot from Ibra. And both players now block each other. I told you guys, pool is very interesting. I have no idea how this one is gonna end. You can throw in your prediction here. Tell us who do you think how it's gonna end. Who is gonna give in? You know, they say pool is about caressing and caressing the white ball in terms of where you want the white ball to stop, or what you want the white ball to do. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Bobby Nelson, you are saying that the commentator sounds like he's biased on how Caesar was knocked out, as if it was not supposed to happen like that. Well, I'm not biased, but you know the caliber of Caesar, the league of Caesar. It is surprising how he got knocked out, because he was leading 5-0 by the time. So anyone would tend to agree that everyone is shocked.
I need to be.
Is it back?
Yeah, it's back.
Sorry for that. There was a network problem, but we are back. Sorry for that mishap, ladies and gentlemen, but we're back here. What do you call that? What do you call that? What do you call that, ladies and gentlemen? Ibra was going for the pocket on my left side. The ball hit the pocket and bounced back to the opposite side and set itself. And he gets snookered. This is interesting. And these fans applaud him. Let's see how he gets out of this situation. Nobody saw this coming. It's a quagmire that no one would want to be in. Interestingly, stupendously. How Ibra got himself out of that unprecedented quagmire is still puzzling me. And he goes for the flag shot. And I think that is a safety shot. Brilliant of Ibra. Very tactical, very skilled player here. James Joroge, I see you are saying not frozen. I told you, it's not only DKY who plays not frozen shots. Even the top players. It's called a survival technique.